Good afternoon. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day so far. Thank you so much for making time in your busy schedule to join us for this 2024 Holiday Wish Drive Leader Training. My name is Eddie Gutierrez. I am the new Community Drive Coordinator here at Family Giving Tree. Today we will be discussing the ins and outs of being a drive leader this 2024 Holiday Wish Drive. This session is being recorded and will be available to view later at your convenience. Please feel free to share what your organization you're with, along with some stories in the chat with some other drive leaders. We'd love to hear that. Today, you will also be hearing from our volunteer coordinator, Shannon Fye, who will go over all volunteer-related topics. Last but not least, my manager, the amazing Evelyn Wynn, would be monitoring the chat to answer any questions or provide helpful links. Many of your questions may be answered in my slides today, but if you have any outstanding, feel free to type them in the chat and we'll get to those at the end. Thank you so much. Awesome. So what we'll cover today, it'll be the FGT overview. Some of you might be familiar with this, but it's just a recap, or it'll be new to some. We'll be going over the physical drive as well as the virtual drive, volunteer opportunities, the timeline, some best practices, and then also some questions at the end. All right, so about Family Giving Tree. So 35 years in operation. That's amazing. Family Giving Tree is the largest gift and backpack donation program in California. Super proud to be here and be part of that. So we have two annual drives. We have the Back to School and the Holiday Wish Drive. Now, we do have two main drives and we operate year-round in preparation. Our operating space is our community hub, formerly known as the warehouse. This is a donated space in the South Bay. And then our main office is also in Milpitas. Perfect. So this leads us into our mission and values. Our mission is connecting those who can give to those in need with educational support, gifts, and volunteerism. Our vision is we envision a world where giving brings joy, offers hope, and creates learning possibilities. And through Drive Leaders, we're able to achieve this. Now, this is actually our 2024 Holiday Wish Drive theme, Joining Hands for Joy. And this is what you as a Drive Leader are helping give our recipients this holiday season, is joy. And just looking at these faces, I get excited about it every time, and I'm just thankful to be part of it. Perfect. So our 2024 Holiday Wish Drive goal is 45,000 wished for gifts. This is what makes us stand out, is these are wished for gifts that recipients actually chose, and they're not just receiving a gift that may just be bottom of the barrel type of gift. Now, we really appreciate all Drive leaders reaching out for drive tags or participating in any sort of method that we have, but 45,000 is our goal for this year. Perfect. This leads on to our Drive Leader Hub. Will be the first tab you visit and includes on our website, and it includes fantastic resources like our most needed gift list to email templates and infographics. Now, Evelyn will be posting the link in the chat for easy access. Thank you, Evelyn. Feel free to check it out when you have some time later this week or today. In the Drive Leader Hub, you'll find resources like a Drive Leader Packet, a Journey of a Wish, your VGT donations at work, helpful tips, email templates, and drop-off forms. I'm sure you'll find something that interests you as there are many more resources available. These are just a few highlights. The Drive Leader Packet has great information for beginners. It'll have how to participate in our drive, how to drop off, what to bring at drop off, and further instructions as well. The Journey of Wish entails how we get the wish cards and how we give it out to drive leaders, how drive leaders get them out to their teams, and how it comes back to us, eventually back to recipients. Your VGT donations at work is an illustration of how the virtual giving tree works and how your funds will be donated towards recipients' wishes. Helpful tips are just that, helpful tips on how to run a successful drive. Email templates are made for you for easy communication with your team that include holiday wish drive information. And then the drop-off form is a crucial form that we need when you come to drop off your donations. Just fill out the descriptions in there and you'll be all set. Now, the physical drive wish cards, this is what they look like. Some may not have names, but rather descriptions of the recipient. You will see their age, their number one wish, their alternative wish. So if you're not able to get one of these wishes, we have the variety to make it easier for shopping. All of the numbers on the wish cards are used on our end to ensure proper organization and distribution, so no need to worry about that. So who exactly are the recipients? Well, 85% of them are kids and 15% are teens, adults, and seniors. These are folks within Northern California who are associated with agencies and receiving services because they fall into certain categories. So those who are working through financial insecurity, supported in foster homes, people experiencing homelessness. We also work with agencies that provide support with people with disabilities, both seen and unseen. In general, these people are from under-resourced areas of our communities in Northern California. Now, this leads into physical drive, material pickups, and mailing. If you need a pickup appointment, please contact me at driveleaders@fgt.org. November 15th, so this Friday, is the last day for physical drive signups. Afterwards, feel free to reach out to me directly if you need any additional physical materials, but they are on a available basis. Collection box reminder, boxes are only available through pickup appointments. Unfortunately, due to their size, we are unable to mail these. Now, material add-ons, completely doable. Please request the morning of your pickup appointment, and I'd be happy to do that. As for mailing, we do use USPS Priority or FedEx. If you have a FedEx number, please include it in your registration or reach out to me, and I'll have that associated with your account. Also, if you have already registered and opted to have your materials mailed to you, please reach out to me at driveleaders@fgt.org, and I'll have a status for you on that package. Perfect. So physical drive donation collection. So these are some tips to help you out. So showcase your wish cards. Share the most needed gift lists. Send weekly reminders. We have email templates for that. It's awesome to use. Display your posters in high traffic areas as well as collection boxes. This really helps put them in plain sight and people see they associate it with your organization, your team. They're happy to engage. Securely store donations. Schedule meetups with your team and collaborate with others. So securely storing the donations helps minimize people who can see into windows of public spaces like business lobbies from wanting to break in and steal the items. These are really sought after items and people might have some wrong intentions to that. Now, scheduling meetups with the team is a good solution for offices at work, either at home or hybrid. A few of our drive leaders prefer to schedule meetups with their teams outside of coffee shops to hand out their donations. So it's a quick little way to engage with your team, drop off some donations, and maybe, enjoy some coffee or some treats. Perfect. So this leads into our 2024 Holiday Wish Drive Most Needed Gifts. So this is our most needed gifts, and as you can see, we have different gifts listed for infants, kids, teens, and adults. You can run a physical drive using the most needed gift list, physical wish cards, or digital print at home cards. We do ask that you keep the gifts between $25 and $50. If you go a bit over, that's okay. We just want to avoid gift envy and promote equitable distribution. If possible, please include a prepackaged toothbrush with gifts. Multiples of toothbrushes are okay. We'll make sure to distribute those to those that didn't bring in a toothbrush. But besides that, it's a really great tool to use with the team and just have out in open areas. So physical drive, dropping off. So it's really important to sign up for a drop-off appointment. An email will be soon sent, including the instructions, dates, times, and locations for these. You want to make sure you count all collected gifts. It's important to know what you have, what you're dropping off, and that way we can have an accurate record for you. As I mentioned before, complete a drop-off form. This is important to making sure that these donations are allocated to your team and your group and your hard work is acknowledged, as well as we know how many gifts are coming in from you. Showing up for your drop-off appointment is important because these slots, once they're booked and reserved, another drive leader cannot take that, and sometimes we can use the times that are allocated for those who may be able to show up. So use your box for collections only. If you're using a collection box, make sure to use it only for collections. Transporting full boxes, they may fall apart, and you want to be careful with that. If it's too heavy, maybe you want to get another collection box, but they might tear, so make sure at the bottom you tape it up, it's all good to go, and easy transport. Please use clear Scotch tape on donations. This makes it really easy, so when you come in with your gift, you have your wish card attached to it with some Scotch tape. It's not going to tear the wish card, it's not going to damage the gift, and it just makes it happier for all parties involved. Recruit help. If you're dropping off and you have a lot of donations, ask some friends, some colleagues if they have an extra vehicle or truck to help out with dropping off donations. It makes it fun, engaging, and overall the process is seamless. Now, what to do if you can no longer make an appointment? Please reach out to me at driveleaders@fgt.org, and I'd be happy to reschedule an appointment for you. This leads us to our virtual online drive. This is a dashboard that you're going to see when you first enter your VGT, your virtual giving tree. You're going to be able to customize the photo, your name, your goals, but we'll get into that in the next slide. So the VGT tutorial video is available for a complete walkthrough on how to set up on the Drive Leader Hub and in the VGT setup email that you receive. Customizing the VGT is a great way to personalize the site for your group to help them know why the group is participating in this community impact work, additionally as what your goal is for that year. You want to make sure that they can associate this VGT with yours and that it's easy for them to just find it. Here you can insert the image that you would like. You'll be able to set a little message, your goals. If you like a name change for your website for easy access, reach out to us and we'll be able to help you out with that. Awesome. So the best practices for the VGT, you want to one, set goals. Goals are crucial and important. It helps you stay on track and it helps you analyze where you're at in your progress. Additionally, share progress. Sharing your goals are being met or being halfway there is a great way to let your team where you're at. And it also reminds them, hey, I want to participate in this year. Update goals. If you find out you surpassed your goal, feel free to set a new one. If you feel like you set a too ambitious goal, feel free to adjust that to better meet your realistic goal setting. Unite teams with a common passion. So uniting teams with a common passion refers to bringing people together that on this important mission to support the community. It's passion for the community work and giving back for the holidays. It's a really great way to come together as a team, unite for common passion, and be able to share interests that you have on this holiday wish drive and what makes this important to you. So make sure to share some stories and images with your team as well. Maybe you went out for a group environment and you had some team members come by and drop off some donations. This is a really great time to share those images with your team and say, hey, we met up, some donations were dropped off. Please remember that the holiday wish drive is still going. It's a really cool way to just engage with the team and show them that this is still ongoing. You want to make sure you connect often and make sure you have constant updates on when the virtual Ribbon Tree is live, when it would end, where you're at with your goals, and overall what you'd like to exceed from that. And then lastly, you want to make it fun. The fun, the better, in my opinion. Now we have our virtual online drive. So this is a marketing schedule that we recommend you use. So we have email templates for these in our Drive Leader Hub that you can use. You want to make sure you send out an email for a campaign launch, your first week progress, a mid-campaign check-in, 1 week left check-in, the end of campaign recap, and also Drive Leader donation totals. So this is a really great way to keep your team informed. This is a nice schedule that you can use just to send out so people can have a constant reminder that, oh, hey, the VGT is still on. I still have time to contribute and help out. If you ever need help with some email templates or you're confused about some information, you can make sure to reach out to either me at driveleaders@fgt.org or the VGT team at fgt.org. Now, this is going to lead into our volunteer in the community hub. I'm going to hand that off to the amazing Shannon Fye to help out with this. Thank you.
Thank you, Eddie. Hello, all. Like he said, my name is Shannon. I am the volunteer coordinator. You have probably gotten emails from me in the past letting you know that volunteer registration is open. So, we do have a good amount of volunteer shifts already reserved, but there are a couple of shifts that are still available, including a couple. There's actually some decorating that we need help with this week, as well as next week. Really trying to push that. So feel free to use that QR code on the screen, as well as the link is down there, as on at the bottom of the screen. And Evelyn sent it in the chat. Thank you, Evelyn. A few things to note. Spots are first come, first serve, but as drive leaders, you do get a total of 15 volunteer spots. That means that you can bring 15 people throughout the drive as long as there is availability. So right now we have a couple of shifts that can hold 12 people, but you can add up a couple of shifts, like 3 shifts of 5 or a shift of 12 and then a shift of 3 to get those 15. It really depends on what you're looking for. Like I think we have less than 100 spots left. So if none of the available shifts stand out to you, I am also sending the waitlist link in the chat. We tend to, I can't guarantee it, but we do tend to reach out to our waitlist when we might be running behind during the drive. So feel free to add your name to that. I also encourage you to just keep looking at the page, the registration page, because sometimes people will cancel, or we will release some spots that were reserved, which I will get into. So there might be some more opportunities opening up closer to the drive. But a few details, shifts are 2 to 3 hours depending on the job. They are available December 2nd through the 21st. And the hours that we are open, that we have shifts are 10 a.m. to 7:30, Monday through Saturday, and then 10 a.m. through 5 on Sundays. So that last night shift on Sundays, um, we don't have. There's no deadline for signing up for shifts. If there's a shift available for the same day and you're looking, sign up for it. Come on down. We would love to have you. One thing to note for groups of volunteers who are younger than 18, we do need some parent supervision. So volunteers who are between like groups of children who are between 0 and 9 years old. We're going to need one adult for every three children. And then, but if the group is between 10 and 16 years old, we do ask that one adult per 5 children are registered. This just makes sure that everyone is staying on task, having fun, and we, as staff members or as trainers, can focus on the whole group. As I mentioned or hinted to before, um, we might be opening up shifts that were previously registered for 2 weeks beforehand. So, um, if you register for a group and are unable to enter your group members' information 2 weeks beforehand, then we will be releasing those reserved spots, those unfilled reserved spots, back to the priority registration site. This just ensures that we have the right amount of volunteers to get everything done. I do a lot of math beforehand to figure out how many volunteers we need to get everything done. And if we have a shift of 15 people scheduled and only 5 people show up, then that really slows us down and can ultimately mean we are getting gifts to our agencies late, and that may mean that the recipients as part of those agencies are not getting their gifts in time. So we really want to keep on track and make sure that the volunteers who are signed up are showing up. That also being said, if you have not been able to find a shift that works for you right now, maybe check back in 2 weeks before the date that you want to volunteer and things might be opened up. Okay, a couple of things to expect. Please wear your best holiday attire. We love it when people wear full-on suits. Holiday garb. I have Jingle Bell antlers that I will be wearing. You will see me. I can jingle at you. Um, so please wear your best holiday attire as well as wearing comfortable closed-toed shoes and layers. We borrow spaces and we hope that the heater will be working, but it might not be. So just be prepared, as well as keeping your valuables at home. We do our best to keep everything safe. We just can't guarantee anything. Um, Additionally, water stations will be available, but please bring a refillable water bottle. We'll have little cups. If you're really working hard and you need water at any time, of course you can get water. But it is helpful to not go through those cups so quickly. If you have any questions, feel free to send them in the chat during the rest of this presentation. You can also email me at volunteers@familygivingtree or fgt.org. I would be happy to help. And with that, I will give it back to Eddie.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Shannon. Appreciate it. So that leads us into the 2024 Holiday Wish Drive timeline. So today, November 13th, is a Drive Leader Training webinar. And then November 15th, this upcoming Friday, like I mentioned, is the last day for physical drive signups. Now, December 2nd is the first day for the hub volunteering. December 3rd through 5th are the community hub drop-offs. December 3rd is a remote drive leader drop-off in San Francisco. And then in the following day, it'll be Palo Alto. And then December 5th, it'll be Castro Valley. Now, these are remote 1 day only. I want to emphasize that it's only for the day of. Please do not show up either earlier or later than the times that will be posted in the email going out soon. December 21st is the last day of hub volunteering, so make sure you check that schedule to see if you can pop in for a shift. It's super fun. We'd love to have you there. December 30th is the last day for signing up to receive a VGT because they end on January 9th at 9 p.m. And then January 14th, we'll have a Drive Leader appreciation video, so keep an eye on that so you can see all the lovely progress and memories from the Holiday Wish Drive. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to either me at driveleaders@fgt.org. If you have volunteer questions, please feel free to reach out to volunteers@fgt.org. Thank you so much for participating today. I'm going to stay on for a couple minutes to make sure there's any questions lingering. We can go ahead and address them. Besides that, I really appreciate you making out, and I hope you have a great week. Thank you.